Well, hello guys. My name is Rizwan Ahmed, and today's our topic is in economics: a shift in production possibility curve. Production possibility curve can be viewed with respect to three point of view. First, with respect to farm; the second, with respect to economy; and the third one, with respect to government. So, when we talk about the shape of the PPC shape is always concave to the origin, especially in O levels, and in A levels we talk about the shape of the PPC. So when we're going to construct the PPC of farm economy and for the government, it will be shaped concave to the origin. But the most important thing we have to consider that what we have to put on x-axis and y-axis with respect to farm economy and government. So when we talk about with respect to farm, we can put either two goods, two services, or one good and one services. So that's why I'm mentioning here quantity of a product A and quantity of product B in firm's graph. And there PPC will be concave to the origin. So this will be PPC1. Now regarding economy can produce two goods, and that is capital good and consumer good. So you could put in either axis the capital good or consumer good. But the shape of the PPC will be concave to the origin. Now, the last one with respect to government, government produces two goods, and that is public good and merit good. And you can put in either axis the public good or merit good. But the shape of the PPC we'll be considering right now, and that is what PPC concave to the origin. So when we talk about the resources of the farm, economy, and government, the resources of the farm are its capital, while the resources of economy will be the factor of production. It includes land, labor, capital, and enterprise. For government, right now we are only considering one source of resource, and that is what? Taxes. So what will happen? If the resources of farm, economy, or government will increase, the PPC will shift towards right side. So you can say the PPC will shift towards the right side, either for the farm or for the economy or for the government. But this will happen only if resources will increase. What will happen if resources will fall? If the resources will fall, the PPC curve will shift downward, or you can say left on left hand side. So you have to remember, if the resources increase by any means, the PPC curve will shift towards right side. While if resources will decrease, PPC curve will shift downward or to the left hand side. But what are the causes of shift in the PPC? In O level, we are considering only the changes in the quantity of resources. It might be include land, labor, or capital. So look at on the land, the PPC will shift outward if the land increase, and land may increase because of discovery of oil, metal, or minerals reserved by active search. Now PPC will shift inward if the land decreases, like for example depletion of non-renewable natural resources. For example, oil reserve may exhaust by overutilization. Erosion caused by deforestation will be reduce agricultural land, and all the things are mentioned on the screen. Now regarding the labor, the PPC will shift outward when the labor increase. Labor will increase because of increase in total population, like immigration in the country, especially in the working population. Change in the structure of population from less dependent population to more working population even without an increase in total population. PPC will shift inward when labor decrease, like labor will be decreased because of decrease in population, like for example, earthquake or any other circumstance, flood like this. Okay, now, immigration, people will leave the country and go to the other country for work, and lower retirement age as well. Regarding the capital stock means the total value of capital goods like building, factories, road, bridges, etc. at a point in the time. So these are the changes due to which PPC will shift towards right side. Now regarding the types of shift in PPC. This is an important, and usually we talk about in A level, but it include in the O level syllabus as well. Like for example, parallel shifting, non-parallel shifting, and pivotal shifting. So look at this, what this mean the parallel shifting. Like for example, let's suppose we have two axes, Q of x and Q of y. So this is your normal PPC, PPC 1. So what does it mean parallel shift? Parallel shift occur when improvement in technology of both goods, like equal improvement in technology of both goods. So in this case, the PPC will shift parallel to the previous one. While what about the non-parallel shift? Like when more improvement in the technology of one good than the other good. Like for example, improvement in technology of good X is more than the improvement in technology of good Y. So what will happen in this case? Let's suppose this is your PPC 1. So if improvement in X-axis product is more than the improvement in Y-axis product, so look at this graph. It will be like this. There is a more change in X-axis product, quantity of product, while there very less change in the quantity of Y product. So what happen if the resources of or technology of Y is more improved rather than quantity of X or X product? So in this case, you can say PPC shift like this. This is your PPC 1. So it shift like this. Means more change in y-axis compared to the x-axis. So what about the pivotal shifting? In this, improvement in technology of one good but no change in other good. So what does it mean? It means that technology will improve but with respect to only one product. Let's suppose technology will improve for X product. So in this case, PPC will shift, but the point where Y product is no change, like this. So what happen in case of the technology will change with respect to Y rather than with respect to X? Means no change in the technology of product X. So in this case, PPC will shift like this. This is your PPC 1. So PPC will shift like this. This is your PPC 2. Thank you.